With episode 7 of NYBB Blue, we finish our recap of the summer of 2013, from the pro to the O, as we review the struggles and triumphs of a life in bodybuilding. After winning the New York Pro, Yashira Robles was under no illusion that the summer of 2013 was going to be easy or fun for her. Her goal was to take the momentum her career had been gathering and turn it into a win at the Olympia in September. After the requisite post-contest photo and video shoots were done, however, there was a little time for relaxation for this bikini pro. That relaxation came in the form of a much-needed 2-day vacation to South Beach, Florida, with recently engaged close friends John De La Rosa and Swan Cardo. What Yashira didn't know was that longtime partner Marco Rivera had been planning a surprise for her for quite some time and decided to drop the bomb at dinner the first night in Florida. After 12 years of being a couple and having a daughter together, Marco wanted to finalize something that was long overdue.
Are you kidding me? No! Oh my God!
You know, just setbacks here and there, financial setbacks, and I think things just kind of kept getting in the way, and then other more important things came up, so expenses were going to that. So I had to kind of just made a little Josiris Ring Foundation.
Wait, what's in here? Let me see. Oh my God, it's you, of course!
Well, I mean, I was completely happy for John and Swan when they got engaged, but I had already had that in the plans. I can see it in her face. She's just kind of like, all right, I don't know when my day is going to come. And this is something she's not saying. I can just see the expression on her face. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to say, because I just want to say, listen, man, I already got something for you. Why don't you just relax?
Upon returning home, Yashira and Marco get right back to work. Yashira is qualified for the Olympia because of her win at the New York Pro. But Marco is awaiting the outcome of several other contests. As we mentioned in previous episodes of NYBB Blue, there is a point system in bodybuilding by which one can qualify for the Olympia by placing well in certain contests.
Certain shows award you more points than others, like the New York Pro is a high point show. The Chicago is the last show before the Olympia. As soon as that show is done, they tally up the scores, and the top 5 qualifies for the Olympia.
Marco has amassed enough points with his wins this season to be very close to qualifying, and so must train as if he will be going to Las Vegas, until all of the other qualifying contests are done and the results posted. John De La Rosa could also make it in on points, but has decided to pass. Whether or not one goes to the Olympia on points seems to be a matter of personal philosophy.
I guess people forget, a few years ago even, the Olympia, you couldn't get in on points. You had to win a show, or you had to do really well at the show, you know, placing top 2 or 3. Now, it's not a knock on whoever decides to go that way. It's just that, you know, I want to earn my way in. You know what I mean? Not that they don't. It's tough, you know, because the way that I see it is, I want to get in if I win. That's the time where I grew up watching the sport. You know, I was a little kid, and there wasn't, you know, a guy who placed 7th at a show who kind of got in on the back way. You know what I mean? It was all the guys, the best of the best of the best.
It's not how I want to do the show. It really isn't. I want to win and qualify the way it's always been. But I also haven't been at my best either. You know, you're going in on points, and you're basically going to compete against guys that you haven't beaten yet. So, you know, to go into the Olympia and still compete against guys that you haven't beaten in previous shows, you know, it's like you have to bring something absolutely different. And it's not that you can't. It's very well possible that you can. And the reason why I was still wanting to do the Olympia is because I knew I still wasn't at my best in previous shows. So assuming going into the Olympia, we was gonna nail 100%, then I know we can be compatible all the way straight across the board.
I've spoken to a lot of IFBB pros who are like, "You're nuts. You should do it. You know, it's a cool experience." And you know, I remember talking to Don Long last year when I qualified. He's like, "You got to do it. You got to do it." And then Don had explained to me, he's like, "You know, I only qualified for the Olympia once, and he chose not to do it because he didn't feel like he was ready. He never got the opportunity to do it again." So that runs through my head a lot. I mean, just to say you had the experience, and yeah, it's cool, but at the end of the day, I think that I have a little bit more respect for myself, and I have more respect for that stage. I don't want to do it before I'm ready, you know what I mean? And when I'm ready, I want to be able to contend for that title, not just show up and say, "All right, I got my 14th place trophy, see you guys later, I did the Olympia." You know what I mean? It's not how I want to do it.
MHP has established itself as the protein innovator with revolutionary formulations such as Probolic SR, Up Your Mass, Isofast Whey Milkshake, and Power Pack Pudding. Go with MHP, the protein innovators. As we've mentioned before in this series, one of the duties of the professional bodybuilder is to be available to represent the brand at various charity functions. Today, the pros are at Powerhouse Gym in Linden, New Jersey to train with donors to the Bodies Against Bullying Foundation. Nicole Adamo was inspired by a tragedy in the news to create this foundation, which calls upon local New York and New Jersey bodybuilders to help spread awareness about bullying. After a few welcome speeches by the athletes, each of them sets up a training station around the gym, and the participants rotate through, spending a few minutes at each. When these fitness enthusiasts reach Yasira's station, they are shocked to find how difficult her workout can be.
What we're doing now is we're running for like 3 to 4 minutes on the treadmill, and then after the running, we get off and we go right into some plyos, some pop squats, some high jumps, feet together jumps, switch lunges with wide jumps, a little mixture of everything. So, well, 20 reps, and we're gonna do 4 rounds.
Many people are under the mistaken impression that bikini competitors don't train as hard as the other divisions. While it is true that the weights are lighter and their objectives are different, they are looking to develop tight feminine curves rather than bulging muscle. The work ethic and the effort is the same. In this case, Yasira gives everyone a taste of a plyometric workout. That is, a workout without weights, designed to shape muscle and build cardio endurance at the same time. It was interesting to watch people of all skill levels react to this bikini workout. More than a few came away with a new appreciation of how hard bikini competitors do train.
That was really tough. I really don't know much about the bikini division, what they do, how they train, so you really gave me a lot of insight.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that. When we're at Olympia again for our 4th year in a row, it'll give me a new vision on seeing that.
Oh, definitely.
Going on, so.
Yeah, because we train hard. We train just like bodybuilders, you know?
You proved.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for the death sentence.
You're welcome. You did great, though. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
The inside word at the New York Pro was that Yasira had just barely won, with only a few points separating her from the runners-up. Yasira knew that in order to beat top competitors like India Paulino, Natalia Mello, and Amanda Latona, among others, who would all be bringing their A game to Las Vegas, she was going to have to dig deeper and diet more strictly than she had for the New York show. she was going to have to demonstrate that bikini girls train hard.
Once that alarm clock turns on, you're like, oh, 5 more minutes. And then you think about like, okay, you need to get this body fat off of you, so let's go. You know, like my manager even told me, he was like, Yasira, okay, the New York Pro, that was good. But now you have to like multiply that by 100. I could have gone a little bit more heavier, but because I'm supersetting, I don't want to like, because I'm doing more than one exercise, I don't want to like fall flat on my face or anything like that. So I just try to keep a little bit. I go heavy each set, but I don't go as where I can't do a whole full 15 reps. You know, I like to keep it at that 15, like 10 to 15 around there. Busting my ass. Shit.
Are you really?
I'm training hard, yeah.
How many days a week?
5 days a week, and then, you know, cardio once a day. And then maybe I'll add another one on Saturday. Depends. But I'm not taking any days off from here on. I'm training every single day up till the Olympia.
The training and the diligence paid off. Yasira placed second at the Olympia, moving up from 9th place the year before. Recently, both Yasira and Marco received more good news, an invitation to the Arnold Classic in 2014. Marco did not get into the Olympia on points, and he didn't do as well at the Europa Pro as he had hoped. But that hasn't stopped him from training and preparing for next year. Marco is currently working under the tutelage of Oscar Arden in his private Brooklyn gym, and you can see ongoing updates from those training sessions as they are released by liking the MHP Facebook page. In the meantime, Marco has been taping short exercise instruction videos for MHP that are becoming very popular. He has discovered a strength for teaching that he didn't know he had.
I love helping people. I don't really see it as being a teacher. It gives me a good sense of being needed and being appreciated for what I do and who I am in the sport. It's not just the gym. It's not just the weight training. You touch so many hearts just through giving one person a diet or making an adjustment. Here, you're fixing 5 others and don't even realize it. Whenever I got help from anybody, it meant the world to me. Look at where it's gotten me. So I try to give back also. I think that's very important. You know, at the end of the day is the legacy that you leave behind, is the fact that people talk about you and they say, fucking, he's just awesome. For nothing. Believed in you for nothing. Spent his own money to help you. He was awesome. And those are people you'll never forget. And those are the things that I take. Because once you're dead, you're dead. It's over. I know guys that died, 2 weeks later, people don't even remember their name. That's it. They're lucky if they get a little graffiti painting on the wall with their name on it. It's a wrap. No legacy, nothing left behind. Your woman finds another man, your kid starts calling somebody else daddy, it's over. Nah, not in my house. I want my kid to tell stories about me. I want my wife to love me for the rest of her life, regardless, as I will do her. And it starts with the little things.
You can see Marco's instructional videos and much more on the MHP Strong YouTube page, where we've created a playlist. A new series of Yasira's extreme intense workouts with various guest athletes can also be found there if you are up for a challenge and would like to try a bikini workout for yourself. As always, the best way to get an email notification whenever we post new videos is to subscribe to the page. With a beautiful daughter, a wedding to be planned, and their careers taking off, Marco and Ysaira certainly have much to be thankful for.
Life is too short. Too short, man, but we got to focus on being the best we can be. And we're working on it.
MHP's NYBB Blue is brought to you by Muscular Development Magazine and the MuscularDevelopmentStore.com. Shop the MuscularDevelopmentStore.com for great prices on all MHP products.